I brought my helmet, my plate. Oh! Now, everybody good, Speedy?
Yeah, Speedy, okay?
My ears are ringing.
20th century trench warfare in 21st century Ukraine.
At a certain point, everything just becomes like surreal and hilarious, you know? Like I just had to go pee and now there's a 122 millimeter shell flying over my head.
Canadian Dave Smith is on leave from Ukraine's armed forces. While fighting on the front lines in eastern Ukraine, several men in his unit have died. Yet he will return to Ukraine later this month. He decided to end a 15-year career with the Canadian Armed Forces last year in order to join a fight he believed in passionately.
I never really had to give anyone a reason, and all the reasons I gave my wife, she accepted, but we're still upset about. This is not a morally unclear war. And I knew that I could help.
Zero, this is 2-3 Alpha. We just had one round land like 2 meters behind the position. They're getting increasingly close. Are you having any luck with that drone? Over?
The Toronto native is fighting in a mostly Belarusian unit. He says his comrades see Ukraine's future intertwined with that of their own country, which is firmly under Moscow's influence.
The only difference between training in Canada versus fighting in Ukraine is the mud in Ukraine like defies physics.
This is what the mud looks like in the trench.
It gets everywhere, it's on everything, it slows you down to the point where neither us nor the Russians can really maneuver. I have told numerous people this back in the Canadian Armed Forces. All those years when I was going through the infantry school, we were always like, this is stupid, we're never gonna do this again. And all the old guys who remembered the Cold War were like, no, you have to practice clearing trenches. And they were right, and I was wrong. It's that simple.
Vladimir Putin calls soldiers like Smith mercenaries. He is paid by Ukraine, but only a fraction of his Canadian military salary.
Average Ukrainians are always thankful. You get a lot of handshaking, hugging, old ladies making sure you have something to eat and somewhere to stay.
Oh, yeah, they're back.
Close.
Smith says Canada and the West cannot afford to tire in fighting against Russia's ambitions.
Just because you're morally right, like Ukraine's the righteous side of this war and we should all be supporting them, that doesn't mean we have unlimited 155 shells for them, So if you want to stop people who think might makes right, you also have to be pretty mighty.
Redmond Shannon, Global News, London.